Welcome to Pep Talk with Wendy Summers.
This portion of the Pensacola Expert Panel is sponsored and presented by Tegenkamp Optical and your host, Mark Tegenkamp, who is responsible for the content. Views expressed do not necessarily represent those of News Radio 1620.
First, there was the iPhone. Then there was the iPad, the iGuy, and now the $50 iGuy, battling for the best price in sight and getting your life back into focus. It's the $50 iGuy.
Now, taking your calls live at 437-1620.
Say you want a revolution, well, you know.
Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Wendy.
How are you?
I am eye-tastic.
Well, you're looking eye-tastic.
Why, thank you.
I'm going to put a picture up with your shades. Can we get those at the $50 iGuy?
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, wait. No, you can't get these.
Oh, you can?
No, these are a one-of-a-kind, special, limited edition Prada and, diamonds down the side, titanium.
Oh, my gosh,
yeah.
Those are pretty awesome. But you can get something just like them.
You can, yes, of course.
Okay, good.
Yes. As always, I'm always joking around, trying to have a good time, and that's what we love to do. That's what I love to do. Have a great time, help people get their life back into focus, and most importantly, I love just being here every Tuesday morning at 9:30 with my favorite radio show, Icon, Tycoon,
Tycoon.
Yes, you're
a radio tycoon.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, but watch out now, because I'm on your heels. You know that, right?
I know. You're trying to take my job. That's okay.
No, I think I'm going to leave that up to you.
Well, we have a call already, right out of the gate.
Wow, this should be interesting. They're calling
Mary.
before we even get going here.
I know. Mary, thanks for calling.
Good morning, Mary.
Good morning.
How can we help you get your life back into focus today?
Well, I have a question. I tried to call last Tuesday, and I just missed you. So, I heard last Tuesday you were saying that it was $50, for the glasses, plus an extra $50 per lens, if I remember correctly, for the transition, or not transition, but the bifocal.
For progressive no lines, yes.
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
Then, but what I am interested in, because I usually wear contacts, and so when I'm wearing my glasses to breathe my eyes, because when I take out my contacts, I like to leave them out for about a week.
Good for you.
Is the transition lenses that are sunglasses and glasses?
Yes.
And I just wondered how that affects the price.
Okay. On that, Mary, we were charging $50 because we had a price increase by our suppliers, and our margins are absolutely almost nothing, that we had to raise it to $59. So that transition upgrade would be $59. And it's still absolutely the best price in sight. We've shopped all over Pensacola, of course, to make sure that we are, really giving the consumer a phenomenal value. And we found that the price is anywhere from $99 to $129 for transitions for that upgrade. So we're at $59 additional.
Per eye?
No, ma'am. That's just $59, and that's for both eyes. That's just one charge. Good question, though. I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah, and I noticed looking at or hearing ads and stuff that there's like the transition and then there's the transition sport lens. What is that?
Transitional sport. Okay, sure. That is a lens that is already tinted like a sunglass. When you go outside, it actually gets darker. So here's what you have. You have a lens. The one thing about transitions, let me explain this to everybody, because these are great questions, by the way. I'm so glad you called this morning. When you have a transitional lenses, a lot of places, they're trying to sell you something, right? So they don't tell you that when you get behind the windshield of your car, that these lenses do not turn to sunglasses. So they're not truly a sunglass. This is more of a lens treatment that is for convenience. And I tell everybody that at our office, we never mislead the customer to believe that it's a real sunglass, because it's not. Because a lot of people are driving down the road, that's when you need your sunglasses. And these lenses do not change behind the windshield of the car. Mm-hmm. Now, transitional sport. Here's what they did. They came up with a lens that has a tint already in them so that you can use them behind the windshield of your car. And they are a medium medium gradient type of tint, and when you go outside, the more direct the sunlight, the darker your lenses will get. So what it gives you is a true sunglass that transitions from a medium tint to a very dark tint. It's a pretty good product. I don't sell very many of them. Most people that live on the Gulf Coast, honestly, they want polarized lenses, and that's what I push, and that's what I highly recommend. If you live on the Gulf Coast, the polarization, you can't get away from it. I mean, it's once you've owned a pair, let me tell you what, it is the way to go, especially with all the Florida rain that we get during the day. It just comes out of nowhere in the summertime, and you're driving down the interstate. And what people don't realize is that rain reflects light, and then that's where the glare comes from. So when you put on polarized sunglasses behind the windshield of your car, you have a good, solid, polarized sunglass that eliminates all the glare. And so it allows you to see much clearer and much sharper than you would with just a standard off-the-counter, cheap pair or inexpensive pair of sunglasses.
Okay, so I should just continue to buy a pair of sunglasses to wear over my glasses when I'm driving.
Well, absolutely. I think that if you had a dedicated pair of polarized sunglasses, that's a great idea. And here's the beautiful part. At the prices that we've put in place, you almost can't afford not to. It's very inexpensive. It's very affordable. And some people do the best of both worlds. They'll get transitions on their first pair so that they have the sunglass built in when they go outside, and then they have that polarized pair of sunglasses stashed above the visor of their car specifically for driving. And if they go to the beach, you can reach above your visor there and grab those sunglasses that are polarized, take them out to the beach, and I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than a great pair of polarized sunglasses at the beach, especially if you're out there looking in the water for shells and crabs and all that kind of good stuff. Polarization,
I can attest to that.
It is wonderful. I tell everybody, it's the best protective sunglass lens that you can put on your eyes. And, of course, we make them in just about any prescription that they can bring to us.
Oh.
Now, did I help answer that question for you?
You did.
Hey, and guess what? As always, we're going to give you a $100 gift certificate. So now you have no excuses of why you don't have a pair of prescription polarized sunglasses.
Oh, that is awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And thank you for listening to our show each and every week and calling so quickly. Boy, she was right out of the gate.
I know.
Yeah, I look forward to it. I was like, okay, he should be on soon.
I love it. Hey, it's wonderful. Thanks for calling. You have an eye-tastic day. Don't hang up. Hold the phone and let the young lady downstairs get all your information.
All right, thank you.
Thanks
Thank
so
you,
much.
Mary. We appreciate you very much, and that's awesome. And I everything you said, I'm just sitting here nodding my head. Yes, yes.
Everybody saw that.
Yeah, right, right. I mean,
Right?
it's just, I couldn't believe the difference when someone told me about polarized sunglasses, and I really had no idea. And as much as I love to go to the beach and go shelling and just look around, I mean, it's like you can see through the top layer of the water down
Absolutely.
into the sand. I don't know how that works. It's amazing.
And let me remind everybody that's listening, unlike any optical store in Pensacola, we have a 30-day unconditional, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. It's just really that simple. In other words, if you purchase polarized sunglasses and they're not everything that you were expecting and you didn't absolutely love them, bring them back. Lay them on the counter and say, may I please have a refund? And there you go. I can't make it any simpler than that. All right. Well, if you're listening this morning, we would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you and help you get your life back into focus, just like we did Mary a few minutes ago. What a great question. Maybe you have a wonderful question. There's, so many different questions people have concerning their eyes and their vision and their health of their eyes and smoking and things concerning supplements. What should I be taking? What should I eat? What about just a little bit about everything in your vision? It's amazing how much that the quality of vision affects the quality of your life. And it's so important. If you haven't had a good quality eye exam, it's time. It's high time to take advantage of getting your eyes checked at a doctor of your choice. Unlike most places, I recommend just about every doctor here in town. We have a town full of great wonderful optometrist and ophthalmologist. I happen to have a few favorites. There's a group that's close to our office within 3 minutes. That's Dr. Carl Spear and his many optometrists that are on staff at Sight and Sun on Davis Highway. They do a wonderful job there. They sell eyeglasses, too. We're not scared to recommend. I don't call them competitors. I just call them our friends. And, we stand alone because we are the leaders in the industry. I thank God each and every day for the 31-plus years that the Tegenkamp family has set the standard in Pensacola when it comes to your eyes. And we continue to forge forward with the new $50 Eye Guy program and concept as we build it out and continue to grow this company into something that's evolving into a chain of stores that's going to be unlike any other chain that's out on the marketplace. I was just meeting with one of my board of directors in reference to how we're establishing the new corporation. And, Wendy, we're putting in place where we don't own 100% of the stock. Nobody owns 100%, but actually the employees are going to own 26% of the stock and shares in our company. And it's a really interesting program that they're coming up with. So when you come into our office, you're not dealing with just an employee. You're going to be dealing with somebody who's actually has ownership in the company. And it's going to help be a part of what we're doing and growing this huge company that's going to revolutionize the eye care industry as we know it. And what does that simply mean? It means that there's no more fine print. There's no more restrictions, limitations, and there's no eye gotchas. And by the way, there's no such thing as free. If you're one of our 1,480 Facebook fans out there, you probably saw our Facebook post yesterday, Wendy. Did you see that? Free.
Did.
Yeah, everything is free. We tricked everybody. Of course, it was April's Fools, and we were saying on there, don't be a fool. Don't go to the chain stores and think that you're going to get eye care for free.
Right.
Because when you walk out the door, it's just not that way. It just doesn't happen that way, folks. It'd be great if it did, but unfortunately, they got to pay those huge rents, the huge rent on their building, and they have overhead costs when they pay their doctor $18,000 a month on salary to give away those quote-unquote free eye exams. So, it makes you wonder. Let's see, we're giving away free eye exams, but we're paying our doctor $18,000 a month. That's before we pay the rent, before we pay for the product. I mean, come on, consumers. Come on, Pensacola. You know better than that. Share the good news with your friends and family. We've got a great program. I guarantee you it's the best price in sight. We compete with the Internet. We beat the Internet. We just took all of our brand new Porsche Porsche eyeglass line. My staff searched the Internet, and basically what we did was we found the best price on that product, and we matched it or we beat it. And some of ours were maybe about $5 or $6, $8 higher. But we're talking very few dollars here. And what we've done is we've established our place in the market here that you don't have to go to the Internet anymore. You can come to a licensed, authorized dealer, know that you're getting authentic product at the most competitive price out there. And that is so important in today's marketplace, Wendy, because we've learned that consumers are very educated. They're watching every nickel and every penny, and we're looking out for you. And you're going to figure that out when you come visit us. So before you buy, come see the $50 Eye Guy. Okay. 437-1620 for a $100 gift certificate. Just pick up the phone. Give us a call here. Ready to take your questions. Not that we have all the answers. And if I can't answer it for you, I'm going to point you in the right direction to somebody who can.
There you go.
Got a lot of great physicians and people out here in the optical world that can help you here locally. Wonderful, wonderful people. All right. Well, Wendy?
Well, we just put your photo up on News Radio 1620
again,
with the phone number, 850-437-1620. So if you have any questions, you can call, and, you can, if you have any questions, you can also post them on Facebook, and I'll ask.
That's right.
For you.
I was reading some articles online about the word free and advertising, just doing my research and homework. You Google that, the word free and the effectiveness, and basically what it was saying is that the consumers no longer really respond to free. And this was just the other day. I've never really researched it. I just know that I've really not liked it for years since we were following the chains and trying to compete with their advertising. And so we, obviously were able to come up with a brand new program and one that's just fantastic. It's great for the consumer, but it's amazing to see how educated and how smart a consumer is these days with our new smartphones. And, at the touch of a button, you have so much information at your hand. And the consumer is just, they're getting educated. They're learning that, yes, there's no such thing as free. And I tell everybody, if you see the words free when you go in for your eyes, turn around, run for the door. Run for the door. They're going to get you. They're going to get you. No. Okay.
All right, let's go to the phones. Robert in Pensacola is calling. Hey, Robert.
Yes, how are you doing today?
Awesome.
Good morning, Robert.
Got a question for you. I had pretty much perfect vision all my life, 20/20, no problems at all. And about two or 3 years ago, I noticed that I'm having a lot of trouble reading. I still have great vision, long distance, all that, but I'm really having trouble reading, fine print. Is that something that I need to? I started buying. My wife started buying those reader glasses, just a little.
Oh, sure.
1.25s.
The cheaters.
Right, and just to assist me because I can read big print, but the small print. But every day it seems like it's getting worse. I'm approaching 50, and I know they gradually get worse as the days go on. But I didn't know if that was something that I might possibly need to come in and get tested and see if I need a prescription.
Sure, Robert. Here's the good news: you've beat this by about 10 years because the standard is around 40 years old. And that's when you find that people's reading and up-close vision starts to digress. And of course, absolutely, I recommend an eye exam every year, not just to try to get people to come in and spend $59 on an eye exam, but really, truly, when it comes to your eyes and eye care and your eye health, if the doctors can catch it early, the treatments are so much more successful than if we catch it when you're actually realizing that you're having a problem. But, so there's so many different solutions, that we can do for your reading difficulty that you're having. The first step, of course, is to get scheduled with an eye doctor of your choice. You can call our office. We'll get you scheduled up. And that's $59. Get in a prescription. You're probably going to need one for reading. And then second, most importantly, come see us and take advantage of our $50 program, which is going to save you a ton of money. And then, of course, by calling in this morning, you are the winner of lucky door number 2.
Wow. What is behind door number 2?
And door number 2, where's the sound effects? You don't have any of those ding, ding, ding. Hold on. Find the sound effect. Hang on, Robert. Hold on there.
We got to make this as dramatic as possible.
Right. We've got to add some.
How about this?
Okay. And we're blowing away high price. No, I'm kidding. That's what reminds me of like a car dealer or something here. But no, we got a $100 gift certificate for you, Robert. Okay. And look, we want you to come see us. We're right there at the corner of US 29 and Brent Lane, the old Taking Camp Optical building. Of course, that's my family's building. We're building a new location, which is my new company, right there on Davis Highway across from Home Depot. You're going to see us there in the next couple weeks. That thing's going to be almost ready to go. But give us a call. Hold the line. We're going to have a $100 gift certificate for you, and we're going to help you get your life back into focus and help your wife. I'm going to give let's make it 2 gift certificates, one for Robert and one for his wife.
Okay, that sounds great.
Sounds great. Hey, thanks, Robert, for calling in, taking time to give us a jingle here. We certainly appreciate it. Okay, buddy. Hold the line.
All right. Was this more what you were looking for?
No, more like kind of like Disney magical.
Oh, geez.
Like fairy tale, Tinkerbell kind of, that type of thing.
Wow.
We're going to have to work on our sound effects
here. I'll have
to
get Paul on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get those things booked in on the computer there. Let's get this show on the road. I mean, really, seriously. I mean, we've got,
we have the technology.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can't rebuild him.
At the fingertips. Mm-hmm. We can do this.
We
can do this.
We can do this. Well, I'm really excited about the new store.
I am absolutely.
And who did the artwork on the front of the building right now that you've got just until it's?
I have a guy that works for me full time. He does all of my computer IT stuff, and that was Mark Fox.
Did he draw those?
I think my architect engineer, they kind of work together and all that. But that's a true rendering of what the building's going to look like. And then he kind of put his little spin on it. So.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about like the picture of you.
Oh,
there's like a caricature.
There is? Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, the logo. Oh,
No, it's not the logo.
No?
It's like a picture of a dude, and it's his whole face.
really?
And
oh man, I'm gonna have to check out. I haven't even looked at the $50 eye guy. Look at that.
what are you looking at when you drive by? Isn't there like a...
Oh, that you're talking about. Oh, that was just some image that we picked up at the sign shop.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I want to mention real quickly before I forget, because I possibly can't forget the best coffee company in Pensacola, the Drowsy Poet. Wow. Bill and Heidi Nadoni right over there, Brent Lane next to Pensacola Christian Academy. It is good. That is the absolute best coffee you will ever have.
You just put it up here, and I could smell it. It smells amazing.
Isn't it amazing? I love it.
Gosh.
I'm addicted to it. But don't put your lipstick on that, okay?
Hey, if I want to drink your coffee, what are you going to do to stop me?
Somebody call me. Help me, please. 437-1620.
I want to know why you never bring me any. You always just bring coffee in for yourself, never for me.
Because I'm a selfish kind of guy. No. I don't know how you like your coffee. Let's hear it.
True.
How do you like your coffee? Let me guess. Hold on. Don't say anything. You probably want it really blonde, like your hair, and really, really sweet. And then you probably want some kind of girly flavor in there, like
Chocolate.
chocolate truffle.
I think you just nailed it.
Did I really?
Yeah, I
what can
think you just... And skim milk, please.
I look into the soul, too. So it's not just about your eyes. But, they say that the eyes are the windows to the soul.
This is true.
And so that's what I saw when I looked into your eyes. Oh, we got 2 callers. Let's take these callers. I don't want to miss them. And let's make sure we get them in on this great program. Do you have some sound effects there now? Have you drummed up anything better? I don't care. Blow a cannon. I don't, pick something.
Well, hold on. We've actually we got a caller, but I don't think it's for us.
Oh,
You
it's
see
not?
up there?
Okay. 437-1620. Come on, Pensacola. Pick up the phone. Don't be shy. Call the eye guy and let me help you get your life back into focus this morning. We're talking about your vision, the health of your eyes, getting your eyes checked. If you have vision insurance, don't be scared. Come to us. Bring your vision plan. Bring your vision insurance. I promise you we're going to give you a workup sheet. We're going to show you what our $50 program can do for you. And then we're going to show you what your insurance, quote-unquote insurance, is going to do for you. You make the choice, and you decide. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. We have 2,500 designer eyeglass frames for $50. That includes a single vision plastic lens, no restrictions on your prescription. Don't care what it is. We don't have any fine print. We don't have any eye gotchas. And we don't have any coupons because you know what? We don't do that. We don't do free. We don't do coupons. We don't do anything but take care of you, our customer, our client, our patient, our neighbor, our friend. And you're going to have a new friend with the $50 Eye Guy. Look us up on Facebook, $50, and we spell it out. We don't put 50. It's $50 Eye Guy. Like our page, you can get an additional VIP membership for 20% off, which is even more ridiculous. I don't even know why we do that, but we do. I mean, it's like ridiculous. I'm like, Mark, really? Seriously? Well, we got to offer them some reason to be a VIP member. You got to give something. I'm like, look, man, I'm selling glasses for $50. They're designer. And now I'm going to give 20% off? I'm losing money. He says, we need more customers. Okay, so we need you. We want you. And trust me, you're not going to like us. You're going to love us. But first you got to like us. Then you're going to come see us, get our glasses, and love us. Okay.
There you go.
All
Marilyn in Milton, welcome to the show.
Yes, welcome. Anyway, I wanted to tell Mark he needs to get you a caramel latte, fat-free milk, sugar-free caramel from the Drowsy Poet. That's what you would like. I know you. Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, anyway. No, I mean, I'm just...
It's sugar-free.
Like that.
I don't need sugar, so you're right. That was good.
I was going to say amen to... I think the fellow's name was Robert.
Yes.
About having his eyes checked. I sort of have let mine go until recently. I guess it was, a lot of financial challenges and things and staying so busy.
Yes.
And, other things do develop. And I know I need to have a prescription filled. I've got like a stigmatism and different things that have happened. The cornea, I started with the over-the-counter glasses, but I think I did that probably too many years or reading too much